Nutsack. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just got back from vacation, and what do you know? What is the first freaking video I see on my news feed, my YouTube feed? Jeremy LaFufu celebrating tattoo trucker's nutsack going up by 12%. It's now at about $18, which is way lower than its all-time highs, but it went up by 12%. So, Jeremy LaFufu is a genius, obviously. I'm going to watch part of this video. I'm kind of tired, so we may not watch the whole thing. But I'm going to watch part of this video, and I'm going to react to Jeremy LaFufu. Live reaction. I have not watched this. I don't know anything he's about to say. I'm going to give you my honest feedback. My legit, delicious feedback. Because I'm better than Jeremy LaFufu. Because I tell you to max your tax advantage accounts and buy total world stock market index funds. You're welcome. Let's watch.
Well, top of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The chef, the tattooed chef, TTCF, what?
Look how happy he is. Oh, it went up by 12%, even though I'm probably down 30% still, because I bought it in the 20s or 30s. But it went up, so I'm a genius. Grifter.
A day it was indeed. There's some big stuff that has happened here today, and has transpired, essentially. That we've got to talk about, okay? This is stuff you're not going to see on a press release or anything like that, but
Only LaFufu knows this information. That's why you have to pay him up to $20,000, because he knows things that nobody else does. You know what's funny is Yahoo actually has it as overvalued. I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but it's still kind of funny that even now at this price, Yahoo Finance says it's overvalued.
We got some big stuff going on, and I want to explain what this means for Tattooed Chef, what it means for the stock price, all those sorts of things. And yeah, we got a lot to get into. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always.
Man, Daddy, look at that PE. Woo! Wow! 9,000. I mean, that's probably freaking wrong, but still a good PE. Kind of like Tesla, but worse.
You should subscribe to the channel. Before we even get into this, you got to subscribe. Hit that button. It's very, very important. And also, always make sure you subscribe to Financial Education 3 as well, because I always got content coming out on that channel as well. So subscribe and subscribe, okay? So, today was supposed to be the big day that we were at $10 a share according to the shorts, and it didn't happen. And not only did that not happen, but this stock beasted, and by the way, it ended up finishing over $18 a share. It takes me about an hour to prep these videos, so sometimes I'm like an hour behind on the stock price and whatnot. But needless to say...
Wow, this is momentous news. The stock randomly fluctuated in the short term, even though it has trash fundamentals. So important. This is worthy of a video, guys, okay? You should make videos about your successes over many years. A stock going up 12% after it's probably gone down 30, 40%. Is not news, Jeremy LaFufu. How long are you going to grift on these stupid videos?
The stock ended up closing at $18 plus a share. This is a huge, huge milestone in it.
Oh, it's a huge milestone. Let's see if it's ever crossed 18 before. So basically, this is where it's at on the far right. I'm on Robinhood Stock, 1794. Oh, wow. It seems like it's been well above 18 multiple times. As a matter of fact, it's been at a high of $26. But it's momentous news that it's now crept up just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Wow, that is just mind-altering news. God. How does this idiot have a YouTube channel? Tesla.
Itself. The fact that we didn't go down, and we went up big. We went up double digits as a matter.
Yeah, you're up so big. I mean, look at that little pipsqueak right there. I mean, you basically just 10x'd already, ladies and gentlemen.
Matter of fact, right? And I mean, if we look at mainstream media such as the Hungry Bowl app, the headline was, you know...
Don't use that trash app. Whatever he pushes on you, it's going to screw you over. I bet you the Hungry Bowl's only going to show a bunch of garbage overvalued growth stocks. That's the only thing you'll be able to see on there. Anything that's like a value play that, you know, actually has profits. Oh, not allowed.
TTCF misses EPS. They missed revenue. That's what the story was. I don't know, being a little funny there, but seriously, that was the headline, right? And that's not a good headline. Anytime you miss EPS, you miss revenue, that's usually like doomsday and those sorts of things, right? If we looked, they were supposed to do, basically have a loss of 6 cents. They lost 10 cents, and they missed by about $5 million on revenue too.
I like how he at least acknowledges they have a loss, which he doesn't really talk about the losses that much, but his whole strategy is high revenue growth, futuristic, and just kind of hope that, the profits sort themselves out. That's his strategy. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. Because sometimes companies do overcome their obstacles. Sometimes they don't. But his strategy is not complex. You don't need to pay him money. High revenue, futuristic, pray that profits come one day. That's all he does.
Right? So, needless to say, double miss. You would have thought the stock would be down a bunch more today, right? And the shorts would have gotten their dream in this scenario, right? Double miss, okay, shoot the stock down. And it just didn't happen. And not only did it not happen, the stock's up huge today.
Well, yeah, they did miss, but they're not as huge misses as you might think. Everything is, potentially everything should be priced into a stock. So people were expecting 6-cent loss per share, and it was 10 cents. So that doesn't mean you have to have a massive fluctuation, okay? And even then, you can't predict what stocks are going to do. Like maybe a bunch of clowns like him and all his little fans just jumped into it. They all decided to jump in right after earnings, and that's why the stock went up. You can't predict when these freaking massive fluctuations up and down are going to happen, okay? Because it's almost kind of random. There's thousands or millions of people interacting in a free market deciding to buy and sell based on their own, motives and needs. It's impossible to predict, okay? But what matters in the long run is that you buy a company that has solid fundamentals, that you can actually predict its price to a reasonable extent, and over time, the stock's price should reflect its intrinsic value. It'll fluctuate up and down, up over its intrinsic value and below it. But over time, you're going to get that return that you expect based on your analysis. What he does is just, oh my God, please just be profitable. Please, 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 please. Oh God, this is exhausting.
Like absolutely huge. And a lot of money came flowing in the stock from long-term investors, right? Like a lot of money nonetheless. I mean, if you were playing this from a short-term perspective, I think a lot of folks just, wouldn't have been in this. Now, this has really nothing to do with the video. I just thought this was cool. Brian sent this over.
Oh, wow. It was on the news. Man, this stock is definitely going to 10X now.
And essentially, they're talking about...
Brian. Hey, Brian, you're subscribed to my channel, aren't you? How do you like my videos?
About a tattooed chef on Fox Business today. I just thought that was a cool milestone. Okay, so we got a lot to get into here, right? So first thing, what happened in the stock? So November 3rd, the stock's trading at nearly $19 a share, and ever since then, it just went on this vicious move downward, right? From basically about November 8th to yesterday, November 16th, it was just ugly times ugly for the stock, right? And I mean, it just dropped several dollars. And essentially what you had happen, right, you had
introducing stock.
Oh my God.
Fidelity. Now you can trade stocks and ETFs for any...
The postpone of the conference call.
Yes, postponing the conference call because you're so incompetent you can't even release your financials on time is a pretty bad sign. Okay, he's so freaking long-winded. Let's see if we can fast forward a little bit.
I wouldn't call, Matthew Hugh necessarily weak hands in the terms of like a derogatory term, right? I just think that when I watched that video, I was like trying to think if I was going to do a reaction. And what I watched was it was a lower conviction play for him to begin with, right? The management.
Right. Jeremy, right. I gotta look at this Matthew Hugh guy, take a crap on him, but it sounds like, he did some extra DD because even though he's such an amazing investor and he has 114,000 subscribers and he bought Tattooed Chef because he just knows so much. Further on down the line, he realized it was freaking trash, which is very easy to see when you look at the fundamentals. But also, he made a smart decision. Management sucks. They can't even get their freaking financial statements out on time. Their numbers are horrible and they're decreasing. Why would you buy this stock? Okay, give it time. You don't have to buy a stock when it's losing money hand over fist. You can still make money on Tattooed Chef and wait till it's actually profitable or actually approaching profitability, not getting worse and worse gross margins. So let's go forward. God, just look at this picture. This man, this greasy, disgusting, just look at that expression. How does that make you feel? Would you leave your kids around that guy? This greaseball is charging people thousands of dollars to go on his stupid little Discord and basically teach him to buy unprofitable stocks, okay? This disgusting beast right here. Ugh, gross. Why would you make that your thumbnail? Ugh, gives me the shivers. Okay. Oh, wait. Is that La Tesla? Oh. See, here's what Jeremy does. He always mentions Tesla.
Because I can tell you what, this whole thing wouldn't have happened, right? I wouldn't have these cars behind me right now if it wasn't for me,
You wouldn't have those cars if you didn't sell your expensive, stupid Discord to unsuspecting new investors, grifting off of them instead of telling them to max their tax advantage accounts. You freaking disgusting loser. You're a thief, you're a grifter, you don't know what you're doing, and you make me freaking sick. And I'm gonna take you down one day, you disgusting, spiky-haired... Oh, I don't. How do you even describe that without getting in trouble on YouTube? So here he is. I bought Tesla. I'm such a genius. It's totally not in a bubble right now. No. I knew Tesla was going to go to the moon because I'm Jeremy LaFufu. Even though I only put in $34,000. And I specifically said in my video it was a speculative play. But I knew Tesla was going to go up 2,305%. And I just knew it. So buy my course. This is what he's resting his laurels on, okay? La Tesla! And if Tesla goes down, this little grifter right here, is he looking at his little crotch? Is he looking at his crotch right now? He goes down, okay? Tesla goes down, LaFufu goes down. Please, please just go down, okay? What is this? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I think, let's see what else he has here. Is he still freaking rambling about oh, no, this is okay, so he's basically... What he's doing is... He's always falling back on his previous successes. Because if you buy a bunch of speculative growth stocks, some are going to go up pretty insanely. Some aren't, some are. You can always just point to your successes and make it seem like you're a freaking genius. That's what he does. But he always ignores the losers. That's how this grift and game is played, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be aware of the little tricks that these losers do to deceive you, to take your money, to sign up for their worthless Discord, when you'd be much better off maxing your tax advantage accounts. Oh my god, I just knew Monster and Tesla were going to go up. Okay. Then he talks about how plant-based foods are going to be the thing in the future. Whatever. That doesn't mean tattooed ball sack is going to be at the forefront of that. All the companies that are plant-based now could completely go out of business. Or maybe one would survive. You don't know because all of them are so unprofitable and their revenue is getting annihilated. We just don't know which one's going to survive. It might be one of the larger companies, that just makes an offshoot of plant-based foods and, takes over the market. I don't know. But... that's basically it. I mean, this guy's a freaking loser, okay? You do not need to be risking your future investing in stocks like this. Could the stock go up? Absolutely. Can't rule that up. Could Tattooed Chef 10X? Maybe. I can't say no. But what I can say is, if you want a good retirement, you cannot gamble your money on massively unprofitable speculative stocks like Tattooed Chef, because you're going to have some successes and other massive losses that are going to freaking annihilate you, okay? Instead, you should max your tax advantage accounts and buy total world index funds. And trust me, you'll be A-okay if you can actually max your tax advantage accounts every year for the next 20, 30 years. So that's it. This guy's a loser. I had to make this reaction, but even though I'm tired, I have to go take a crap. But, yeah. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. Y'all have a wonderful night. Cheers!